Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Aurora's next friendship quest, which is called Dreams and Dark Designs. Now this is kind of an unusual one because it nearly feels like a main story quest as part of the DLC, because finally Aurora and Maleficent have kind of butted heads in a quest. They've kind of been dodging each other this whole time. So anyway, Dreams and Dark Designs kind of describes how Merida and Flynn are getting nightmares that they can't escape from. So we're going to try and help Merida and Flynn and discover... I don't know what's happening. Aurora's dress there. She's like turning blue for some reason. But yes... we're going to discover the source of the corrupting dreams, and yeah, no guesses as to who is responsible. So yeah, if you're looking for Flynn and Merida, a good thing I always do is just go to their house and come back out, and then they're usually spawn outside. So that's why we kind of are jumping into different scenes there. But yes, Flynn as well. Bad dreams. He's afraid to fall asleep, and both him and Merida are dreaming about fire. So the bit of Hades probably involved in this as well, in the shenanigans. Talking to those two, then you have to talk to Aurora, so it's a good idea to have her hanging around with you so that you don't have to go too far away. Now, Aurora was talking to the lorekeeper, who gave her the schematics for the dream spinner, which sounds nice. Something that we do have to craft for this quest. But before you get to that, you have to talk to Maleficent and Hades. Or should I say Hades? But surprise, surprise, something tells me that the pair are going to be together. So yes, after you finish this dialogue, get your keister over to Hades' house, where both of them are in alignment over something shady. Now, there's nothing in the Dreamlight Valley contract that says villagers can't hang out with each other in their quarters, but something suspicious is going on if Maleficent and Hades have buried the hatchet and are best friends all of a sudden. So yeah, they're keeping stump about nightmares and whatnot. So we have to craft the dream spinner. So dream threads are from the sacred spring, so this yellow pond that we've done in previous quests. Volcanic rock and petrified wood are easy enough to get. Star sapphire you can get in the Ever After region. I know it took me a goddamn long time to get because I kept getting shiny versions of the rock, but eventually we did get star sapphire. Build yourself your dream spinner. Just once I'd love a character to have done the crafting and hard work and we just sit around and watch them do it. But anyway, so did we learn anything to help? And unfortunately not. It turns out that they're not going to be too forthcoming on what it is they're doing and why. But anyway, Aurora is more focused. The blue thing was the memory orb I just see over there. I was wondering why Aurora's dress was turning blue earlier. She was sitting on a memory. Anyway, so Aurora's going to focus on curing Flynn and Merida's nightmares. So Flynn and Merida don't want to go to sleep. They're too afraid of their nightmares. So we actually have to go to Remy for, I'm going to say like a pseudo sleep potion, but it's just kind of like warm milk. So very challenging recipe for us all. But yes, all you have to do is just find Remy, so you can actually just go to the restaurant probably. Would be the handiest thing. And there he is, the problem solver when it comes to food. Talk to me, Bazzy. I love the way he talks. They really did find his voice. He's adorable. So yeah, warmed spice milk. And Remy gives you 2 portions of spice that you can use. So it's a unique recipe that we're not sadly going to be able to recreate. But it's a 4-star, might get you some of your quests done. make 2 of them. Always forget when it asks for 2. Now, then we just bring that to Merida and we bring it to Flynn through Aurora. She's the hostess with the mostess. Still, her animations kind of give me the creeps, lads, I'm going to be honest. But yes, she's very princess, regal, and pretty, but just a bit awkward in her animations. So yeah, looks like Flynn and Merida are prepared to go to sleep, and we have the dream spinner beside them. What that's going to do is that's going to actually capture a memory of their dream. So we just have to interact with the dream spinner. Now I thought that was outside and I'm like, oh no, it's over here. And it's going to pop out a memory. And then we click on that. And it's going to give us half of the solution to what's going on. So that's Mount Olympus in the background. It seems to be dark and corrupt and whatnot. So we don't talk to Merida, we talk to Aurora, the head honcho. The main diva in the quest. The saviour of dreams. So yes, all we have to do then is go to the top of Mount Olympus. So this is where Hades was. We can click on that to fast track us to the top. Remember where Hades had his concert. And now you're going to see this giant rift in the wall, which is pretty cool. And get your cameras ready for maybe some exciting photos, like a dream snap or something. But yes, it's going to reveal the second part, which is like a corrupted... I forget their name. What are they, like memo keeper or something? Talk to the lorekeeper and Aurora about your findings. So we just go to the library. So yeah, look like the Unwritten Realms is being corrupted by Maleficent and Hades, which is going to be all sorts of problems. See what I mean by like this feels like it was like a main part of the story. It's not necessarily like a friendship quest. It's just kind of more like more lore about the Storybook Vale, which I'm happy about, but just confused. It's part of their quests. So yes, there's a creepy rift in Mount Olympus, and the Unwritten Realms looks to be, it's kind of like draining their magic, draining the magic of the Unwritten Realms, or maybe the Unwritten Realms is draining the magic of here. So yes, the quills. So it turns out there's a prophecy of some sort that Hades and Maleficent are trying to reenact to reach the heart of stories. So that's a new one for us, lads. We have to visit Hades and Maleficent to confront them. And they are in Maleficent's castle. And there we go.
What do you want?
Don't talk to Hades, we talk to Maleficent. She's the head honcho in control.
Yes?
Yes, so you try and do this big grand reveal and they're like, yeah, whatever. So what? So you can go through all 3 of them. I did just to kind of like, you know, explain it to myself. So they're trying to corrupt the Unwritten Realms. They're plaguing Flynn and Merida's nightmares. And they're behind the giant rift in Mount Olympus. We're going to go with the dramatic no! And yeah, they have the quills around them in the castle, so they've kind of recruited the help to work in their favour. And yes, the plot twist is without our intervention, Hades and Maleficent would never have joined forces, so we have ourselves to blame, lads. Oh well. And lads, that is Dreams and Dark Designs finito. So yeah, that's Aurora's friendship quest done, and then you can immediately start Maleficent's The Two Flames United by going to your mailbox. But yes, lads, that will be in the next video. Thanks very much for checking this out. Drop us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And until next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care.